Blessed be my witches, my spiritualists, and welcome to another episode of Witch Please. It is I, Odin the Seer, and today we are going to be doing another part to our resin series. Now this one is going to be really interesting for a lot of the Witch Please family members because it is something that is very, very rarely used. Not to mention the fact that it is something that most people don't even know exists. And what is that, my witches, my spiritualists? That is honey resin. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are going to be like, oh my, what? There's honey resin? Yes, darlings, there is a honey resin. Now, most people think of honey as that golden, thick molasses type of liquid that we put on our toast or put on our pancakes or in our coffee or use it as a substitute sweetener, but most people don't know that there are thousands of different types and species of bees. And there is a species of bees that actually collects resins. So rather than going from plant to plant to plant and helping pollinate them, what they do is they actually will go and collect resins, and they will actually mix these resins together. So the reason why I love honey resin is simply because of the fact that it is through this process. So we are taking the blood from different types of trees and putting it together within these resins to assist in creating an amalgamation of all different vibrations, which I think is absolutely wonderful when it comes to our magical workings. So, having said that, what are we going to do with honey resin now? Because this is something new, this is something unique. Well, first we need to take a look at bees. And we have to take a look at the association with bees. We know that bees are very protective. We know that they are very strong. We know that they are hard workers. We know that the shape of bees actually is shocking because they really shouldn't be able to fly with their thin wings and their big bodies. However, they do. So they kind of go against the laws of science. If you think about those qualities of the bees that create this honey resin, you already have a great foundation for your magical workings. Honeybees are so industrious, so strong, so powerful. There is nothing that I believe that they can't do. And this is what it adds to your magical workings. Honey resin is great for sweetening things, any kind of situation that you may be going through. Because it again is a resin and it represents bloods, the mixture of bloods, the mixture of all of these things, it is a wonderful way of being able to bring in different aspects into your magical workings. When I am empowering my honey resin, I actually have a tendency to ask the divine, let all the amalgamation of all of these resins come into play here to be able to assist my workings in ways that I wouldn't even naturally necessarily be expecting. I also like to really emphasize on the industrious and the powerful aspect of the bees in my magical workings so that I have the strength, I have the stamina to be able to persist, to keep on keeping on, to get the end result that I'm looking for. They go against what is known, what is possible, and that really adds a very, very powerful aspect to our honey resin. Having said that, let's just go with the basic magical properties of honey resin. And that is for sweetening up things, for transforming, for protection, for industry. It is great for even calming. A lot of people crave sweets and they will use honey as a substitution. You can actually use honey resin to help assist with cravings. Now, this doesn't have to be food cravings or sweet cravings, but any kind of craving that you have. I have even used honey resin in the past to be able to break and help break addictions. So honey resin is a very powerful resin that any spiritualist, any practitioner, any witch should have in their magical cupboard. That's going to assist them in such a unique, such a powerful, and such a beautiful way. And when you do start using honey resin, you will notice that it does affect your magic in a very unique, very swift way. Alright, my witches, my spiritualists, that is our episode for today. If you have not pressed subscribe, you know you need to press subscribe, join the Witch Please family, and do not miss out on a thing. You can follow us on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, as well as Facebook. You can send me a personal email at witchpleaseofficial@gmail.com, or you can leave a comment below. Don't forget to press that bell icon so you're notified when a new video comes out, because you know you don't want to miss a thing. I said it before, my witches, my spiritualists, and I will say it again. It is a pleasure to have you in my world. It is an honor to have you in my magic. And you are always in my heart. I will see you again in another episode of Witch Please. Love you, boo-boos.